This is a matchup we have been waiting for. Two elite wide receivers. They bring a great skill set and swagger, hoping to use this showcase to show they are the top receiver in the country. Welcome to Statesboro, Georgia, what they call the prettiest little stadium in America, the home field of the Georgia Southern Eagles. As we'll see, last season's national champions, the Coastal Carolina Chanticleers, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Georgia Southern Eagles. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. The Chanticleers will kick this deep to get us going. Was he on the end line? Apparently not. He's bringing it out. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. He eludes a tackle. Both sides told us they knew this was going to be a challenge, the biggest test they've had so far this season. Good to see this matchup get off to a good start. Bodes well.
Chris, I'm just excited to see how this game's going to unfold. Both of these teams are going to be so fired up throughout the entire game. I think it's going to be a true test of wills between two teams that have performed as they're destined to be into that postseason at the end of the year.
Receiver makes the grab. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
The defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Here's the target, and it's complete. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Well, they don't pick up the first down here, but if you can use the quick passing game to stay ahead of the chains, it definitely helps your offense. And if that defense starts to creep up to take that away, that's when you can take a shot downfield.
That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up 3rd down.
Yeah, the quarterback makes the right decision here on the RPO to get out of the run game, get the ball out to that right flat, just unable to execute with the throw.
Looking to throw again. Turns it loose downfield. And it's incomplete again. 4th down coming up.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
4th down and 2 in their own territory. Coach shows no hesitation. The offense is on the field. From the shotgun, drops back. He's got it. Enough for a first down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Just great execution here on this 4th down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the first down.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looks to his left and makes the completion. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball to the +40.
Well, let's give credit to the offensive line here. The quarterback had time to look around the entire defense, and just as he's about to get hit, able to check it down to the running back, and look at the big gain. Good job by the quarterback.
And the Eagles line up on 1st and 10 now.
Let's go! 6-9-1, Gator score!
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Short connection to the tight end here. Second after their defense cannot stop him short of the marker.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback, then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
You can see what the offense is trying to do here with this screenplay, but they avoid disaster by at least getting a few positive yards. The defense doing a great job of anticipating the screen here.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Makes a quick catch. Great move there. The gain moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be first down and goal.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up under the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
And the Eagles will line up here on first down and goal. And the quarterback keeps it here. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia Southern.
This is why this offense is one of the more dangerous offenses in the country. The quarterback and his legs. It's one thing to try to stop him throwing the football, but you better keep eyes on him because you can see not only can he get out into the open, he has got serious speed to take it to the house.
He's missed the PAT. Wow.
That keeps the score. Georgia Southern.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. First down, looking to throw the football. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. That's caught. It's Willingham. Breaks loose at the 45. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Looking for a man. Grab behind the line. It's Carney. Finding space at the 20. They finally stop him all the way down to the 6-yard line.
Well, we're early in this game, but I got a feeling this is not going to be the last time we see that screen. I mean, it worked perfectly here, and they get a first down. Now it's about confusing the defense when you see that same formation to get them looking for it again.
Great start for this offense. 3 plays, and suddenly it's a first and goal. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. And he will score. Touchdown, Chanticleers. Well, the call was sort of predictable, Kirk, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down to the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust. He's going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up into the air. He can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They come up with 6.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. First play of the drive now from the 25. They'll change the pre-snap look now. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Cut quickly. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. And the Eagles come up to the line in a hurry-up. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Gets made on the out route. They bring him down to the 45 and a solid gain to keep this drive going.
anytime you have a chance.
Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. So after taking a closer look, the officials are going to overturn that previous ruling on the field. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down.
Razor, 42 Spider, 4 Razor.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
He'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. Lets it fly to the wideout. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
One of the great things about this offense with this slot receiver, you can move them around to try to create matchups. Already early in this game, you can see the advantage they have with his speed, and this defense might consider trying to double team him, or he's going to go off today.
First down, looking to throw the ball. And that pass is way off the mark. Not sure who he meant to throw that ball to. Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Quick throw to his receiver. Pass incomplete, very nearly intercepted that time.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
This was a promising drive, but back-to-back incompletions makes it 3rd and 10. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Oh, and another incompletion.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming up.
Trying for a 4th down completion. Lets it go quickly. And it's broken up nicely. A defensive stop and a turnover on downs.
This is the chance you take here as an offensive coordinator and a play caller. You go for it here, you draw it up perfectly, you think this is the right play, and then the execution is not there. So the defense catches a break, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Caught in the backfield. It's Jones. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
This is not how you draw it up as an offensive coordinator. You got a 1st down play, and you go backwards. Now you're behind the sticks, and that play just never seemed to have much of a chance at all.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Screen to the wide receiver. Defense makes the tackle with the clock running. That'll probably be the final play of this first quarter. First quarter, both quarterbacks have been lighting it up as the stats reflect. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the 2nd quarter. We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this 3rd down. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Caught by the receiver. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the 37. And the Chanticleers will come to the line to crank up the tempo.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
The Chanticleers churn out another first down.
29 Philly.
Looking to throw it from the red zone. On the move now. The ball is loose. Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway.
Well, anytime the quarterback takes off and improvises, there's always the risk that the ball goes on the ground. He does a nice job of going off script, trying to create to make something, anything happen, but he doesn't take care of the ball, and the defense does a nice job of swatting the ball away.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Tries the right with a quick throw. And it's incomplete, just out of reach. A little too much on that throw.
Boy, what a call here by the offensive coordinator. Dialed it up perfectly. The play looked like it had a chance for a big gain. Unfortunately, the quarterback off on the accuracy, put that ball too far out in front of the receiver.
Quarterback making some changes at the line. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Looking for his big tight end. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. Short return tackle at the 21, but that's a huge takeaway for this defense.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
Here comes the Coastal Carolina offense back on the field. They moved it well last time, got across the 50, but then fumbled the football away. Quarterback delivers quickly, a receiver on the screen. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
Quick throw to the quarterback off the RPO. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
And the Chanticleers trying to punch it in. It's 1st and goal. And the quarterback dropping back. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Well, it's a great job by this defense coming up with a big sack there on 1st and goal. The offense still has their opportunities. Let's see if they can get back on track here on 2nd and goal.
After the big loss on 1st down, it's 2nd and goal, backed up. Defense looking to dial up some pressure here. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Launching one to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Coastal.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And he knocks through the PAT. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. Georgia Southern's offense retakes the field now. This offense trying to bounce back. The last possession ended in a pick. And here's the handoff. Pickup nears 5 yards, so it's 2nd down and 5.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on 1st down, that's a win.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. They'll feed the back again. He's got the first and still going. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Looks right for a quick completion. They stop him, but it's a 1st down.
Well, defending this guy, you need more than one defender. You really got to stress rallying to the football because this guy can make people miss.
And the Eagles begin a new series here, 1st and 10. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Let's see if the offense can take the lead before the break. The offense will set up on 1st and 10.
42 Spider. 4-2 Spider.
Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Running back has it on a screen now. Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss.
Boy, great defensive linemen not only have the ability to get upfield to rush the quarterback, but that instinct to recognize a screen pass. Good job of sensing it and making a play.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. He's brought down, but not before crossing midfield to the 42. First down, clock stops for a moment, but no huddle here. They've got to hurry. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion. They'll have to hurry now. 2nd down with the clock ticking. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And that's a solid gain before the defense is able to bring him down.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance at a really nice gain.
Here we go, 3rd and short on the 7th play of this drive. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. There's some pre-snap movement, back in motion. Throw to the running back in the flat. They go backwards on that 3rd down completion. Sets up a 4th down. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. They will go for it again here on 4th down. They are 1 for 2 so far today. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Finds this receiver. That's enough for the 1st down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. Here's a 1st down, not wasting any time after that conversion on 4th. Looking for a receiver. Delivers quickly to the left side. Caught near the goal line. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal. A timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. Second down and goal. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Eagles.
Man, I really thought they were going to run the football in here at the 1-yard line, but instead they decided to throw it. I think they completely caught the defense by surprise, and they get a touchdown.
Kicker on the sidelines. They'll go for 2 points here, trying to tie the score. And he'll set up to throw. And he makes the grab in the end zone. The conversion works. The game is now tied.
Oh, how about this call? They completely spread the defense out with this empty set. 5 wide, not even the option to hand the ball off, and they still get it done. Great timing by the quarterback and his receiver.
It's a squib kick picked up by one of the blockers on the return team. He's brought down to the 37 after a strong return.
Coastal Carolina offense will take over. 1st and 10.
Just time enough for one more play in the half. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Gets into space at the 50. Breaks into the clear. Out past the 30. At the 10 now. Touchdown, Coastal Carolina. He would not be denied. They couldn't get him to the ground.
Well, this is what this running back brings to the table for this offense. He's always one touch away from a huge play. And here he gets the ball, gets some space, and from there, no one's going to catch him on his way to the end zone.
PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Eagles will kick this away to begin the second half. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Carolina offense back out on the field now. Looking to throw it on first down. Oh, and it's incomplete. What an opportunity for a desperately needed takeaway. Couldn't quite come up with it. So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. Grab down the middle. It's Jones. He's found some room at the 45. Breaks clear over the right side. Can they chase him down? And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown. Chanticleers.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You give the ball to the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
Attack on the PAT. It's a 2-touchdown lead now, 28-14. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Georgia Southern, 14.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Georgia Southern offense back on the field. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. We'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6. And the Eagles looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
Well, not much of a gain there, but this is what they do. They love to go fast. The defense has got to be aware.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Goes to his right side there for the completion. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, the defense had everything covered downfield. The quarterback tries to check it down, but how about the defensive speed to be able to sniff that out?
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Looking for his big tight end. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Whoa, you talk about a big hit there. I think this guy holds on to this football at a critical 3rd down if this linebacker doesn't lower the blow. Great timing on that hit to prevent the PI call and to get this team to 4th down.
And it's fair caught near the 40-yard line. Coastal Carolina offense back on the field. They really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? Handoff from the shotgun. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Well, the play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle, Kirk, showing some quickness for his size.
Yeah, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? And that's the quickest way to blow up a run game is that interior penetration. If you're able to break through the middle of that offensive line, then you can create a lot of havoc in the middle.
Rough start to the drive. They lose 4. Makes it now 2nd down and 14. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody. It allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
The Chanticleers getting set on 1st and 10.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes him block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. And he drops back in the gun. Pressure is coming. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
Here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. He's looking to scramble. Breaking free at the 35. Oh, and he didn't get there. The defense makes a stop against this excellent 3rd down offense.
Oh, he almost got there. Tough to do against the defense in dime package like the defense they're using here. But they almost let him slip through to pick up that 1st down. Good job of this defense knowing exactly what they needed to do to just keep him short of the line to get.
4th down and 2 coming up as they try to keep the drive going. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. But it's incomplete. A 4th down stop. Turnover on downs.
I really thought that this was going to work out. Showing an aggressive approach here. Going for it on 4th down. Looked to be there. They just weren't able to complete it.
First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Looking for the wideout. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Just a 4-yard gain, so it sets up 3rd and 6. Urgency now for the offense that hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Caught over the middle, it's Glenn. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback. Fresh set of downs, it's 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Chris, that's a classic case of predetermining what to do with the football. You've got this incredibly talented receiver, arguably the best athlete on the field. I get it. You want to get him the football. But throwing into double coverage, that's a no-no and a great way to throw picks.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Challenging spot for the offense. It's 3rd down and long from the 45. Looking to throw it again. He lets it go. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. Touchdown, Coastal. Pick 6 could be a game changer. Well, the takeaway and the touchdown, that is just a dream play for any defender, Kurt.
Well, let's start with the interception. I just love the fact that he got his eyes turned around, found the football, and then has the athletic ability to be able to secure it. Then he goes back to high school running back days and shows you what he can do with the ball in his hands and takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Beautiful thing.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start with the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. Here comes a first down pass attempt. That's caught. It's Glenn. They get it down, but the game moves the ball up to the 36. And the Eagles will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. And looking to throw now on first down. Grab near the sticks. It's Glenn. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. The offense really clicking here.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wideout. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Touchdown, Georgia Southern. They connect for 6.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
PAT cuts it to a 14-point game, 35-21. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Caught! He's wide open. Look out! Breaks free down the left side. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Coastal Carolina. There was no catching him that time.
Well, another touchdown pass for this quarterback. Multiple scores on the day. He is in total control of this offense right now, and the defense just doesn't have an answer.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
Georgia Southern, 21.
And from deep in the end zone, oh, it's a fumble. Who's going to come up with it? Oh, and it's recovered by the kicking team. A special teams turnover. Ouch.
That is an incredible job by this kickoff coverage team. You don't see many turnovers on kickoffs, but they just gifted their offense with a bonus possession.
The offense with some pre-snap motion. Quick throw. The catch is made. They finally tackle him down at the 1 after that catch and run.
With that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
And the Ncaa26 looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. And they're trying to punch it in here. Nothing doing there. They're still 2 yards from the end zone.
What a job by this defense. They would simply not relent. Incredible effort.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Makes a quick grab. As we take a break to flip ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. Crucial play to begin the new quarter. The offense sets up with a 3rd and goal. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking for 6. And it's incomplete in the back corner of the end zone.
Hey, I get that passing the football has had a lot to do with you building up this big lead, but at this point in the game, man, take care of your players. Get them out of here healthy, run the football, and get out with a win.
No hesitation from the head coach. They'll go for it on 4th and goal from the 1.
Get set, get set.
They'll try to run this one in. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Ncaa26.
What a call here. 4th and goal, and they keep it on the ground for 6. That sends a big message to this defense. The offense felt they could win up front, and the run here confirms it for 6.
And the point after is good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
49, Georgia Southern, 21.
Fielded near the end line. He's going to come out with it. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And here comes the Eagles offense back on the field. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Oh, what a grab! Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line. And the Eagles looking to use the up-tempo offense here.
And there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a 1st down, and already you got...
And he throws his 3rd interception of the day. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
The offense will begin now with excellent field position.
Convoy. Jackrabbit.
Receiver in motion now. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. He had all day back there before throwing the strike. Touchdown, Coastal.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play called, and continuing to put points on the board.
And the point after is right down the middle. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
56, Georgia Southern, 21.
Was he on the end line? Apparently not. He's bringing it out. At strong coverage, though. They tackle him at the 11-yard line. Georgia Southern's offense retakes the field now. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Grab down the middle. It's Glenn. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. Now it's second down here.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
They look to throw it here on second down. Caught over the middle. It's Glenn. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line.
It's really good timing here between the quarterback and the receiver. And how about the receiver downfield? Does a nice job of finding that open space in the zone of the defense. And as a defense, you're just basically throwing your hands up in the air because they had that covered relatively well. Just a good play call and good execution.
First down, looking to throw the football. Lets it fly to the wideout. What a catch! Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Oh, and he can't quite hang on. Almost the fourth interception he's thrown today. Brings up second down. Empty set now, 5 wide receivers. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
It's just so hard in these late-game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
Caught over the middle by the tight end. Gain enough to set up first down now at the 39. And the Eagles come to the line in the hurry-up.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
And the Eagles with first and 10 here. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Pass caught. Brought down at the 3 after the completion. The offense really threatening now. And the Eagles come to the line with first and goal. Looking to throw yet again. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Eagles.
Well, you can tell that this play caller, the offensive coordinator, he's thinking about the future. He wants to see how his quarterback and how this offense wants to compete when this game's out of reach. He's going to be very happy with the result of this play.
Empty set as they try for the 2-point conversion. Offense looking to throw the ball. And he makes it into the end zone to cut this lead a little more. And the Eagles will try to keep this drive moving. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery. Coastal Carolina offense back out on the field now. This group has been clicking. It really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. First down, looking for more now. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given the quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want whenever we feel like doing it.
Leaning on the run game here late. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
So now it's third and short from the 23. Potential four-down territory. Let's see what the third down call is. Quick throw caught on the left side. The gain is not enough for first down, so it brings up a fourth and short.
Chris, in my opinion, what we just witnessed is one of the toughest things to do in football as a defender, and that's making an open field tackle. A lot of times, those one-on-one matchups against shifty receivers, the receiver wins. This time, let's tip our cap to that defender. Great play.
Let's go, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Ready, go.
Offense appeared to be confused about the snap count there. It'll cost him 5. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. And that will extend their lead even further. So after building this big lead, they're set to kick it off. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. The offense with 5 receivers now. Empty backfield. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Checks this down to the running back. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. Now they're going to hustle to the line and get set. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down.
Cricket.
Back to throw again. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up.
Yankee blue. Yankee blue.
Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. They get him down, but he crosses midfield, off the ball to 44. First down, looking to throw the ball. Taking a deep shot here to the right. It's picked off again, the 4th for this QB today. Oh, he's bringing it back. They finally tackle him, but what a tremendous play. The pick and then that return.
Well, that interception really about cost him the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
Here comes the Coastal Carolina offense back on the field. This has been a tremendous performance by this team. Now just the finishing touches. Run out the clock and let the party begin. They bring him down, but a solid game there on first down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker. Less than a yard to go as they come to the line on second down. Handoff in a single back formation. Nowhere to run up the middle.
What makes a really good counter play is selling it to the defense. You're going to go one way and then handing it off in the opposite direction. But if you don't sell it, you're just giving the defense more time to see what's going on. They can come up and make the tackle, just like you saw there.
They'll try to run for the first down. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches. And a timeout taken by the defense with 30 seconds remaining. Here comes the 4th down play. Offense in the Wildcat. And the defense on alert. Direct snap. Defense has got him, but that Wildcat wrinkle earns enough to get the first down. Well, they move the chains on a clutch drive, and that should be good enough. This was a pressure game. They step up and answer it here and secure a big victory in the middle of the season.
Chris, weeks ago, maybe even all the way back to week 1, we circled this game and knew that we had a chance for a major matchup this week. It lived up to that billing. We find out who the better team is and who's able to build that resume as we get